magic is a universal language, and it's also a way of bringing real hope back. And in a time when the world is so crazy, it's like a nice, we need magic more than ever at the moment, I think. You know, that's escapism, which all theatre should give, but I think magic is particularly good at giving you that escapism. You don't think about your problems with a good magic show, and you should leave feeling like a kid.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. After dazzling audiences in London's West End, magician Jamie Allan is bringing his show Amaze to New World stages this summer. And I caught up with Jamie here at Planet Hollywood.
I think we should keep on mixing it and make it as random as you can, as random as you possibly can. Because when Rubik invented this thing, interestingly, it was originally called the Magic Cube. And they have over 43 quintillion combinations, which is just nuts, right? And which means that there's a pretty good chance that whatever combination you're about to land in, it's reasonable that that might be the only time that that combination is existing. It's quite possible, right, with a big number like that. So you're going to hit a point when you feel like it's the right time to stop. Okay, when you hit that, you can stop. In the meantime, we're just going to awkwardly wait. Which I'm not trying to put you under any pressure, though of course I am. Of course you will. Yeah. But when you feel like it feels completely random, you're doing a really good job of that. So I like it. That's good. Seriously. Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you hold it out on your hands so that we can see it, and I want everybody here on the cameras to be able to see it, because there's a pretty good chance we say that this is the only time that this combination has existed, maybe. Except, perhaps there was one other time, which was back in 1982. You see? Because you can see the sides of these cubes, they not only match, they match exactly. You see these two sides, these two sides, these two sides, that is all 6 sides of the cube.
I know people have seen your show in London. You were in Chicago. You recently just played Tampa. It's a family show. It's a show for everybody to go to. What makes your show different than other magician shows?
It's the story. It's really, really personal. Like, we grew up in an age now of social media, seeing into people's lives, podcasts where we hear the most intimate details of things. I think we're interested. When I grew up starting magic, it was all about being slick and polished and not a personal thing. Maybe at the end of the show, you would share one story because you felt that you'd earned that right at that point. But this show from the get-go is all about the story, and everything in the show is there for a reason. And there's a lot of magic, but it's all about the journey. And it's actually it's really quite touching for some people. I mean,
it is.
Yeah.
As sad as some moments of Jamie's life is, it's made a beautiful story, and the way you tell it and share those moments with everybody, you can't leave the show without feeling connected to one moment in the show, because you've been through a lot. And he shows it beautifully.
Yeah, they come for a magic show and they leave with a different experience.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting that you say that, because magicians were always very slick and everything else, but it's really great to see a personal side of someone. Yeah. The journey they've taken and the personal side they show, what you're going to do in this show.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's also a highly interactive show. I mean, there are moments in the show where even if you don't want to be up on the stage, there are things that you can participate in and feel the magic happen in the room. And it's a beautiful little room. It's a 200-seater, but it's a proper theatre. We've got the height, we've got the balcony. Everybody feels very much on top of it.
And it's a real family show, isn't it? Grandparents can come along with their grandkids, and everyone's going to take something away.
I'm always amazed at how we are cross-generational. Like, we see everybody there. We see retired couples, we see young families, we see date nights. Everybody comes for their own reasons. Hopefully because at least one of them likes magic. We usually say that our audience is divided into 2 types of people: dreamers and skeptics. You know, the dreamers, the ones that still want to believe, or they just want to watch the magic and they're not bothered how it's done. They just want to experience it and feel that joy. And the skeptics, who are usually dragged along by a dreamer, they're always watching, trying to figure everything out. And a good magic show will, after a while, will convert you and will stop you thinking it.
Yes.
Well, they'll come back to see it again.
Yes.
We
Yes.
have a lot of them coming at the end of the show, don't we? Saying, "I'm converted, I'm a believer," and that's so nice.
Yeah, we must sell those T-shirts.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking forward to the most with having your show here in New York?
The consistency, which goes well hand in hand with magic. We're able, when we're in one place, to achieve more because we have the time to figure it out in the venue. And when we're on a tour, some things, it's difficult to use the infrastructure of the building in the same manner that you can when you're not intending to go anyway anytime soon. Everything looks better, and it's magic. Like any great show, is all about the lighting and the sound and the FX, and there's so much more to putting together a stage magic show than there is to us doing a casual card trick, which can be a lifelong memory still, but we're trying to create memories that last forever, and I think we're achieving that in this production for the first time because we don't have
the limitations of jumping in and out of theatre, and we're able to actually do some things we've been wanting to do for a while, aren't we?
Yeah.
That we just wouldn't have been possible before, so that's very exciting.
I don't even know how we could load it out. I mean, what we've done to the building, with the amount of things that we've had to put up, I don't know how. I know that when it does eventually load out, because everything comes to an end eventually, I'm not going to be there.
Couldn't run and leave it to someone else.
I might give it to you.